coming to sit up really high on your prop. And if you want to put the feet behind, you can, or bring the feet around in front. What we want essentially is you to be able to roll your pelvis forward and get that feedback with your bits, kind of that gentle compression on your bits in your prop as we do our connection breath. So it's really important to have alignment when you're doing connection breath. And so Samantha in Sex and the City does her pelvic floor exercises, her Kegels, sitting at the bar. And this is not ideal. And you might have heard doing your pelvic floor exercises or your Kegels while you're at every red light. Well, this is not ideal because we don't have this optimal alignment happening necessarily. And what can happen is the 11 muscles that are down there in the pelvic floor, well, if you don't have good alignment, then you're just going to really be contracting those ones that are stronger, the ones that want to take over, and then those weaker ones will just turn off eventually. So when we come to do Kegels, or what I like to call them connection breathing exercises, these pelvic floor exercises, we want to make sure that we're coming in a space and a place and being very mindful with our alignment as well. Okay, so it looks like this. It's a big inhale right down into your belly. Expand your belly out and expand all the way up through your rib cage sideways, okay? Big expansive breath. And what you're doing with your bits, your pelvic floor areas, you're releasing and letting go, creating heaviness down there. And then as you exhale, it drains the belly of all the air, so your pelvic floor muscles can start to lift up and up and up into this space, all the way up. And then inhale will follow and exhale will follow. So it takes about 6 to 8 seconds to fully engage a pelvic floor. And so for the purposes of this class, let's do somewhere in the middle. Let's do 7. So a 7 count inhale, followed by a 7 count exhale. And on 7, after that exhale, lift, 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 lift. On 7, I'm gonna say hug or integrate. And that's your connection to your core. So on that fully lifted pelvic floor, because I remember I said they were a team, 5, 6, on 7, you're gonna hug your Uddiyana Bandha, your core, in 10%. Now again, if you do more than 10%, if it's more than just an internal integration like we've been exploring all class, the 6-pack will do it for you, and you'll feel your whole belly move in. And we don't want that. We don't want to feel the whole belly move in when we're connecting at the end of that exhale. Okay, so just an internal sensation right here above your pubic bone. That's what we're looking for. And if it helps you to kind of engage your thighs towards one another, you can do that too, kind of plugging the hips into the socket. You can do that as well. So let's do a few cycles together. There's so many cues in this exercise. I just want to get you to feel what I'm exploring here. So fingers right above your pubic bone. Okay, and that's where our core is, connecting to this area. And close your eyes. So remember, 7 count inhale and 7 count exhale. So start to push all the air out of your lungs. And start your slow inhale for 7, 2, 3. Remember, expand all the way up into your rib cage, releasing your bits. 7, and exhale, now lift. Lift your pelvic floor like you're sipping a milkshake right up to the top of your vagina, all the way up. 6, and hug. Remember, you shouldn't feel your belly move in there. Next one, inhale, let it all go, like that milkshake's dripping out. Nice analogies. 6, 7, and exhale, lift, kind of like you're picking blueberries up with your vagina. 5, 6, and hug. Feel that? That's the connection. Last one, inhale, open, soften, and release. And 7, and exhale, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, and hug. Okay, let it all go, let it all go, let it all go. And open your eyes. So this, again, is really important to do for that muscle memory for postpartum. I hope that you do this every day, not just once a week. A really good exercise to explore. And if you want more details about that, you can see the article as well.